So the whole notion was that how do we keep this alive? I mean, if we can't actually talk face to face, how do we keep this conversation alive? How do we keep the notion of the bringing a Caribbean theater, the reunion around the around popular theater arts, around theater ritual, around Afro-Caribbean, the theater around the sacred and profane methods of communicating through ritual. How do we keep that? How do we keep that alive? And obviously, open channels became the answer. And the impact, the success of that first workshop, I mean, it's simply I've been working for the 40 years traveling throughout the Caribbean, and there on the list there are only a few spaces that I've missed. The studying the carnivals, celebrations, but also formal theater throughout the Anglophone, the Francophone, and the Hispanic Caribbean, trying to touch as many places as I possibly could. But in it, I've never seen a moment as that moment we had first in July 2021, and then again in 2022, when so many voices came together and could speak at the same time, and we could have that many people talking, people from Brazil, from Trinidad, from Jamaica, as well as Cuba, the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and the United States, speaking together, actually communicating. We weren't performing for each other, but we were in conversation, actual open conversation. And that's it. That's a very special and very rare kind of thing, because usually you go to Trinidad and you speak to people about theater in Trinidad and you talk to them about theater in Puerto Rico. You go to Cuba and you talk to them about theater in Cuba and theater in Puerto Rico. But it's always that kind of the one-to-one thing. And suddenly, if you have people coming and talking about 7 different the territories or countries or traditions all at the same time, and you see them all together, and you have the leading artists in many cases from those countries speaking together at the same time. Well, you never get that in a live face-to-face conversation. But we got it in 2021 through open channels, and we got it again in 2022 in open channels, and we'll have it again this year in 2022.